Hello, guys. Can you hear me? I hope you can, because today I'm going to be talking about the quiz results. Okay, so on my Instagram for this YouTube channel, which the link for that will be in the link below. Yeah. I recently did a 25 question quiz, and today I'm here to show you the results. And I said that the person who would win would get a shout out. And we do have a winner here, which I'll talk about. I'll say the winner after the question, or the 25th question. So let's get started here. So I did 25 questions, and today I'm just going to talk to you about the results. So my first question was, what was the first major roller coaster that I rode? I had Expedition Everest, Big Thunder Mountain, Rocket Roller Coaster, and Space Mountain. So 10 people voted Expedition Everest. 7 people voted Thunder Mountain. 4 people put in Rock and Roller Coaster, and 7 people voted Space Mountain. Now, as a little kid, I grew up going to Disney World a lot, so it makes sense that my first coaster, be at Disney World. Well, my first major coaster, my first real coaster was Barnstormer. But I like talking about major coasters. The correct answer was Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. So, to the 7 people who guessed Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, congratulations. So the second question was a pretty easy one. What is my number one roller coaster? I had Fury 325, which 5 people put in Fury 325, 15 people put in Intimidator 305, 7 people voted Elrod, and 1 person voted Skyrush. The answer is, of course, Intimidator 305. If y'all know, I went to King's Dominion, that ride became a number 1. Like, I can't get over how incredible that ride was. So then, and that third question was, what was my least favorite roller coaster? I had 4 options. Like majority of them have 4 options. But my least favorite, I put in Anaconda, Looping Star, Boomerangs, and SLCs. 5 people voted Anaconda. 8 people put in the Looping Star, which is the Pinfari crap at Jolly Roger at Ocean City. Then 6 people put in Vekoma Boomerangs, and then 7 people put in the SLCs, not including Great Nor'easter. And if you know me for a while, you know Vekoma SLCs are my least favorite roller coaster. Just that. Like, the Looping Star, again, I really just detest that coaster. I do not like that ride whatsoever. And then Anaconda, I didn't find it to be that bad. It's far from my least favorite roller coasters, so I know a lot of people do hate Anaconda, so that's why I put this as an option. But Anaconda was honestly not that bad in my opinion. And then surprisingly, I do enjoy Vekoma Boomerangs, even though the one in Ocean City is absolutely rough as crap. But yeah, so number 4 was my favorite park that I've been to. I have 4 options: Busch Gardens Tampa, Carowinds, Dollywood, and Hershey Park. 6 people put in Busch Gardens Tampa, 3 people put in Carowinds, 10 people put in Dollywood, and 12 put in Hershey Park. And to the 12 people who put in Hershey Park, you are correct. It is Hershey Park. So number 5, what park did I go to with my youth group back in 2017? This is a bit of an old school, like, Theme Park Guide Productions question. This was like from back when Theme Park Guide Productions was brand new. This was 2 years ago, so this is kind of an old school question. So the answers were Busch Gardens Tampa, Dollywood, Six Flags Over Georgia, or Shrimpers Rides. 8 people voted Busch Gardens Tampa, 5 people voted Dollywood, 13 people voted Six Flags Over Georgia, and 2 people voted Shrimpers Rides. The correct answer was Six Flags Over Georgia. So what happened was, we went on a youth trip in Atlanta. We went on a mission trip in Atlanta, Georgia, and we decided for a fun day, why not go to Six Flags? Man, I missed all those memories. That was such a crazy experience. Okay, and that is still one of my most popular videos. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you should go check it out. It's one of the first vlogs on the playlist. So next up, number 6. What was my 100th roller coaster? The answers were Skyrush, Fury, Mind Eraser, and Great White. 11 people voted Skyrush, 13 people voted Fury, 4 people voted Mind Eraser, and 1 person put in Great White. And it was Skyrush. With Fury, I first rode that back in 2016, before this channel existed. And that was like my 54th credit. So yeah, then Mind Eraser, there's no way in heck I would ever make that my 100th coaster. Mind Eraser, that was just terrible. And then Great White, that was close to be my 100th. That was my 98th 98th credit. Yeah, it was my 98th credit. Yeah, sorry, I just had to think for a minute. So, yeah, but the answer is Skyrush. So, congrats to the 11 people who voted Skyrush. So, number 7 is a true or false question. My coaster count is 143. True or false? 22 people voted true. 6 people voted false. The correct answer is true. So, number 8. What was my favorite park food? I haven't really talked about this much, but I do have an answer for my favorite park food. So, I put in Carowinds, Dollywood, Universal Orlando Resort, and Walt Disney World. One person voted Carowinds, 16 people voted Dollywood, 3 people voted Universal, and 4 people voted Walt Disney World. The correct answer is Dollywood. So to the 16 people who voted Dollywood, congratulations. So next up, our 9th question, what do I think is the most prettiest park out there? Not sure if that was correct grammar. I don't know. But what park do I think is the prettiest? I do have 4 answers here. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, Dollywood, Hershey Park, and SeaWorld Orlando. So, 60 people put in Busch Gardens, Virginia. 4 people voted Dollywood. 1 person voted Hershey Park, and 1 voted SeaWorld. 4 voted SeaWorld Orlando. My bad. And the correct answer was Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It is voted in the Golden Ticket Awards as the most beautiful park out there. And I do not disagree. I think that place is just absolutely beautiful. Just seeing the Rhine River, man, it's just a great time. Of course, seeing like Loch Ness Monster, Alpengeist, Griffin all together. Sorry, I don't look adjusted. That's just a great view. My number 10, what park do I visit the most? This is not of like which park have I visited more than any other park out there. This is which park do I visit the most? So I do have 4 answers, and these are my home parks. Busch Gardens Tampa, SeaWorld Orlando, Universal Orlando Resort, and Walt Disney World. So, 4 people voted Busch Gardens Tampa, 18 people voted SeaWorld Orlando, 1 person voted Universal Orlando, and 2 people voted Walt Disney World. And the correct answer is SeaWorld Orlando. So it's just the closest from where I am. It's just a great time just to go there for a couple hours to have fun. I know I put so many vlogs of SeaWorld, but it's just kind of the park that I visit the most. And Universal, I haven't really been visiting that place much, and honestly, I don't know, it's just Universal's now just kind of underwhelming. Even though Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure was a really cool ride, I still think, I don't know, SeaWorld's just the strongest park in Orlando. And then Busch Gardens is an hour away from me, so it's kind of hard to go there all the time. And then Disney World, that's just really expensive. So, next up at number 11, I don't talk about this one much. What's my favorite water park? So I do have 4 answers here. I have Aquatica, Atlantis Aquaventure in the Bahamas, Typhoon Lagoon, and Volcano Bay. So, 7 people voted Aquatica, 2 people voted Atlantis Aquaventure, 2 people voted Typhoon Lagoon, and 12 people voted Volcano Bay. And the answer is Volcano Bay. I don't know. Even though, like, I heard the first year was an absolute disaster, it took me a little over a year just to get over to Volcano Bay. And let me tell you, it was worth it. That place is awesome. And then Aquatica, that's a really great park. Just very pretty as well. Typhoon Lagoon's really fun too. And then Atlantis Aquaventure, I have not talked about that park at all. But I actually have been to Atlantis Aquaventure in the Nassau, Bahamas. I went there back in 2015 in January, believe it or not. It was actually not cold, so they had the water park open, all the water slides. It was awesome. And fun fact, that was a water park that I've always wanted to go to. So going to that place for the first time back in 2015, that was surreal. And this was way before my channel even existed. So yeah. But Volcano Bay is my favorite water park. Okay, number 12. What is my favorite manufacturer? I have 4 answers: B&M, GCI, Intamin, and RMC. 9 people put in B&M, 2 people voted GCI, 2 people voted Intamin, and 9 people voted RMC. It's B&M. That's it. B&M's the answer. Congrats to the 9 people who voted B&M. Even though I know B&M coasters are not as forceful as they were back then with the old ones, I just love B&M. There's I don't know. There's just something about B&M that I just love, especially their looping coasters like Kumba. I just love that thing. And then, of course, I love a good wooden roller coaster from Great Coasters International. I love an Incredible Intamin. Of course, my number one is I-305, which I said earlier. That's an Intamin. And then, of course, I've only ridden 2 RMCs, Elrod and Twisted Timbers. And RMC, their coasters are just awesome. Like, the 2 coasters I've done, I give both 10s. Like, they're just that good, honestly. So let's move on to question number 13. This is a true or false question. I waited 10 hours to ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. There's 2 answers, true or false. 13 people vote true, 11 people vote false. The correct answer is false. I only waited 3.5 hours to ride Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. I went in opening weekend. I went on, let's see, the ride opened on the 13th, and I went on the 15th. If you haven't seen that vlog, you should go check it out. During like the 3-hour wait, I had a lot of good footage of the queue line. And of course, me talking my mouth out. But yeah, the wait was honestly worth it. Like, that ride is just, that was awesome. I know many people do call it the best ride at Universal. I mean, it's definitely a standout ride at Universal. However, I don't know, I think the Hulk's the best. I'm sorry, people who love Hagrid. I think Hulk's still the best. Don't get at me, though. Question number 14. What's my favorite wooden roller coaster? I've Lightning Racer, Lightning Rod, Mind Blower, and Thunderhead. 2 people vote Lightning Racer, 16 people vote Lightning Rod, 4 people vote Mind Blower, and 2 people vote Thunderhead. Of course, Elrod. What do you expect? 60 people vote Elrod. Props to you for knowing me. I just love that thing. Lightning Rod, man, that is just insane. Question number 15. This was a surprise. I'm surprised about this one. This is my favorite dark ride. I'm surprised people, yeah, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. But, let's see here. So, my answers were Flight Passage, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, Spider-Man, or The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, and then Tower of Terror. So, 13 people voted Flight Passage. 3 people voted Smuggler's Run. 4 people voted The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, and 4 people voted Tower of Terror. To all the 13 people who voted Flight Passage, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It is Spider-Man. All the way. Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. I've done all 4 rides. Again, if you know me, you know I am a huge fan of The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. That ride is still just incredible. And don't worry, I love Avatar Flight Passage as well. That ride is just breathtaking. And Tower of Terror is, of course, a classic. And Smuggler's Run, getting to ride that, man, that was awesome. But, Spider-Man, that ride's awesome. So, going on to question number 16, what is my favorite drop tower? I have 4 answers, like always. There's Acrophobia at Six Flags Over Georgia, Dr. Doom's Fearfall at Universal's Islands Adventure, Falcon's Fury at Busch Gardens Tampa, and the Hershey's Drop Towers at Hershey Park. So, 3 people voted Acrophobia, 7 people voted Dr. Doom's, 13 people voted Falcon's Fury, and 1 person voted Hershey's Towers. Like, you know, there's 3 towers, so I only did 1. I did the biggest one. I don't know. I think I was representing Hershey's Chocolate. I don't know. There's Reese's, Kisses, and then Hershey's Chocolate. But the answer is definitely Falcon's Fury. That ride is insane. Oh my gosh, I love that thing. Question number 17. This is another old school question. I filmed a clip at the Varsity Restaurant in Atlanta, Georgia for my Six Flags Over Georgia video. 16 people vote true, 6 people vote false. The answer is true. And real quick, I will put that clip in right now. Hey there, we're actually not right now. This is being filmed at Varsity, but I forgot to mention, to all you coaster enthusiasts out there, I rode Superman in row 6. I just did it for you, Taylor. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. I know it was a bit of a shorter clip, but that was because I don't know. Honestly, my old videos were really cringy, so I'm just like, hey Taylor, I rode row 6. I was just like that. But I did ride in row 6. I forgot how many rows were in Superman Ultimate Flight. I don't know. But I did ride in row 6. And that ride is really good. It's been a while since I've done it, so I don't really remember much from that. I don't know. I need to go back to Six Flags Over Georgia. Next question. Don't mess with me, papers. What is my favorite YouTuber? This is not. I'm not. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not on there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not selfish. Okay. So I put in Coaster Frenzy. Shout out to you, Micah. Coaster Studios. Shout out to you, Taylor. Coaster Kids. Shout out to you, Logan. And then Theme Park Crazy. Shout out to you, Peter. So 2 people vote Coaster Frenzy. 16 people vote Coaster Studios. 1 person vote Coaster Kids. And 3 people vote Theme Park Crazy. Of course, the answer is Coaster Studios. Real quick, let me go find my shirt. I actually do have a Coaster Studios shirt. So, Taylor Bybee, shout out to you, homie. Let's see, where's my shirt at? Yeah, here it is. So yeah, Taylor Bybee, if you're watching this, just know, big supporter of you, dude. You're a great man. You're great parodies, great reviews. You know, like, you have controversial opinions of some of the roller coasters, but, you know, I respect your opinions, you know. I mean, if you prefer Fury over I-305, like, again, I know you've written I-305 a lot, so I respect it, your opinions. And your parodies, dude, are flawless. Just FYI. And also, can't forget about that time I met him at SeaWorld Orlando. So, yeah. Taylor, great dude. You know, he inspired me to start my own channel. So if it weren't for Taylor, this channel wouldn't even exist. So yeah, also Coaster Kids did inspire me too, but I don't know, I love Taylor, you know, he's a great guy. So number 19, which YouTuber have I not met? So I have 4 answers. 1 is Brandon from Brandon Blogs, 2 is Logan from Coaster Kids, 3 is Dan from Mayway Mayhem, and 4 is Taylor from Coaster Studios. 3 people put in Brandon, 10 people vote Logan, 4 people voted Dan, and then Taylor voted. Excuse me, 5 people voted Taylor. Gosh, I can't speak right now. But to all the 5 people who voted for Taylor, I'm sorry if you guys just saw this. You'd be like, oh no. It is Logan from Coaster Kids. Yeah, I still haven't met him yet. Logan, if you're watching this, dude, for whatever reason, try to come to Orlando, bro. But yeah, and Logan, I just want to say real quick, Logan, for what you do as well, I think you're definitely a big inspiration, just an FYI. I just want to point out real quick, for what you do, Logan, to encourage kids to conquer their fears, I think it's absolutely incredible. Just FYI. What you do, dude, don't stop doing it, you know. If it weren't for you, a lot of kids wouldn't be like who they are now. So I think Logan is a great person, and you know. So yeah, Logan, love you, brother. Okay, so number 20, what's the coaster that I rode that is the most underwhelming? There's Daredevil Dive, Rip Ride Rocket, Joker's Jinx, and Racer 75. 9 people voted Daredevil Dive, 4 people voted Rip Ride Rocket, 3 people voted Joker's Jinx, and 5 voted Racer 75. It is Racer 75. I know, like, Daredevil Dive, I know Taylor was underwhelmed with it. I personally wasn't underwhelmed with it. I don't know how. And then Rip Ride Rocket, I know that coaster for me has just been getting underwhelming. And then Joker's Jinx, I forgot my ride on Joker's Jinx, to be honest with you. That ride was just so forgettable. I kind of remember it from riding Fly Fear again, because it had the same layout, but Racer 75, the thing with that was that I was expecting the airtime to be, like, flawless. I mean, the airtime was good. It was some good airtime, but it wasn't as strong as I was expecting, so that's why I was really underwhelmed with Racer 75. So next, let's go into 21. Okay, so what is the most underrated roller coaster that I have experienced? So there's Batwing at Six Flags America, Grizzly at Kings Dominion, Superman Rise Steel at Six Flags America, and Tennessee Tornado at Dollywood. 4 people voted Batwing, 5 people voted Grizzly, 8 people voted Superman, and 5 voted Tennessee Tornado. The answer is Superman! That ride, I don't know why people hate on it a lot. But okay, people think it's still a pretty good ride, but I don't know. That ride blew my mind when I rode it in 2017. Now, it has been a while since I've done it, so I'm pretty sure if I rode it again, I probably wouldn't like it as much. I don't know. But that ride was just, I don't know, it just blew my expectations out of the water. Like, that ride was awesome. The airtime was, like, really strong towards the end. I think that's what got me, was the airtime towards the end. I don't know, it just felt like, it felt fast. I don't know if I just wrote on good there or not. I don't know. It was awesome. So let's move on to number 22. What is my most anticipated roller coaster? Okay, so these are all coasters from Florida. So there's, I put in Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which is a roller coaster that's going to be built at Epcot. Then there's Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando, which is going to be a family launch coaster there. That's opening in 2020. Then, of course, there's Iron Gwazi, that massive gargantuan RMC. It's going to be built at Busch Gardens, Tampa. And then Tron, the coaster video about Magic Kingdom. So, no one put in Guardians of the Galaxy. 2 people voted Icebreaker. 20 people voted Iron Gwazi. And no one put in Tron. So, but the answer is Iron Gwazi. Guys, an RMC in Florida? How cool is that? I finally get to have an RMC in my backyard. This is, well, okay, in all seriousness, this is a roller coaster that I've been anticipating for a while. Since Gwazi closed in 2015, I'm just like, RMC, where you at? I know people were saying rumors that it would come in 2018, and I'm just like, RMC's not coming. But then all my hopes came back once they announced that they were RMC Gwazi. So, yeah, and seeing all the track now, man, like, that track, like, it looks insane. I need to go back to Busch Gardens, Tampa, for goodness sake. Okay, number 23 is the last true and false question. I rode Grizzly at night. True or false? 19 people voted true, 4 people voted false. The answer is true. And speaking of Grizzly at night, that is also my favorite night ride. That ride, man, just zooming through the woods in pitch black darkness, just such a cool experience. And if I haven't ridden Beast at night, then my gosh, the Beast would be awesome at night. I still need to go over to Kings Island and ride the Beast. Kings Island, please don't remove Beast like you've been removing Vortex. Honestly, I wish they removed Invertigo instead of Vortex. Okay, so number 24, we have 2 more to go. So 24, we have, what's my favorite boardwalk park? So our answers here is Funland and Rehoboth Beach, which is just a small park. No roller coasters, just a bunch of flat rides. Then there's the Jolly Roger parks, like the Jolly Roger on the pier, and then Jolly Roger Amusement Park. You get what I mean. Maury's Piers, and then Trippers. 2 people voted Funland, 4 people voted Jolly Roger, 10 voted Maury's, and 5 voted Trippers. So, the answer was Maury's Piers in Wildwood, New Jersey. That park was awesome. I had a good time there. Like, just all the coasters were awesome, like, for what they were. And the SLC was surprising. And it also didn't suck. So, yeah. Maury's Piers, great park. And I just love the fact there's 3 different piers. So, you got a ton of different cool attractions. Maury's Piers was awesome. And the last question. This is the easiest question on the test. What is my name? My channel name, not my name. But what's my channel name? I put in 4 different answers. 1, The Coaster Guy 14. It's a tribute to Taylor. Taylor's old channel. And then Coaster Memes, Cringy Videos 101, and then Theme Park Guy Productions. It's Theme Park Guy Productions, guys. There was 1 person who voted Coaster Guy 14, 2 who voted Coaster Memes, 2 who voted Cringy Videos 101, and 17 who voted Theme Park Guy Productions. Okay, I don't want to like really make fun of you guys for if you're like accidentally put in a different one, if you meant to put in Theme Park Guy Productions, like I get it. But honestly, I'm Theme Park Guy Productions. I mean, Cringy Videos 101, like I get that. My old videos are just really cringy. And I don't really post many memes. I'm not really a meme lord. I've never really been. And then Coaster Guy 14, that's Taylor. Okay, but then that was the whole quiz. And we did have a winner here. So, taking the prize for the shout-out is Coaster Shark, or Coaster_Shark. Congratulations. You are the winner of this quiz. He guessed 19 of the questions correct out of 25. So, even though it wasn't like a B or an A, dude, I gotta give props to you. And yeah, in fun fact, my stepfather actually was in second place. I'm not gonna put his name in the video because I don't think he would appreciate it. But if my stepfather, if you're watching this, dude, then shout out to you for getting second place. He got 18 right. And then third place was WNY Coasters, I think. I think it was third place. Yeah, and he got 18 right. So those are, so I know I just did top 3. I don't know. I just wanted to do top 3. So shout out to you guys for winning. I'll put the winner's link in the description below. So that is going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos in the future. Don't forget to also subscribe for more videos. And also don't forget to check out Theme Park Guy Productions on Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a theme-tacular day.